This is the story of Mukesh Ambani, the man who transformed Reliance Industries into a $100 billion powerhouse. From oil and petrochemicals to telecom and retail, his influence touches nearly every sector of India's economy. But behind the success lies controversy, family conflict, and allegations of monopoly. How did Mukesh Ambani rise to become Asia's richest man? What challenges did he face, and how did he outmaneuver rivals? The answers reveal one of the most extraordinary business stories of our time. The early years Mukesh Ambani's rise to power was deeply influenced by his father Dhirubhai Ambani, a self-made businessman who built Reliance Industries from a modest textile trading business into one of India's most valuable companies. Unlike many Indian business families who inherited generational wealth, Dhirubhai carved his path with bold investments, mass-scale production, and a deep understanding of India's growing consumer market. Dhirubhai's strategy was built on disrupting existing monopolies. In the 1960s, India's textile industry was dominated by established mill owners, but Dhirubhai introduced synthetic fabrics at affordable prices, making Reliance a household name. His aggressive marketing, distribution networks, and financial maneuvering allowed him to expand Reliance at an unprecedented rate. Unlike traditional businesses that relied on private ownership, Dhirubhai saw an opportunity to raise capital by selling shares directly to the public. This resulted in over 58,000 small investors buying into Reliance, giving ordinary Indians a stake in the company's future. Growing up, Mukesh was exposed to his father's relentless business drive. He studied chemical engineering at the University of Mumbai before enrolling at Stanford University for an MBA. However, his education was cut short when Dhirubhai called him back in 1981 to help expand Reliance's operations. His first major project was overseeing the construction of India's largest oil refinery in Jamnagar, Gujarat. This refinery would later become a key component of Reliance's dominance in the petrochemical industry. Mukesh was deeply involved in every aspect of the project, from securing foreign suppliers to optimizing production techniques. Under his leadership, the refinery was completed ahead of schedule, proving his ability to manage large-scale projects. This success cemented his role as the future leader of Reliance, but it also marked the beginning of his business rivalry with his younger brother Anil Ambani. In 2002, Dhirubhai Ambani passed away without leaving a will, triggering one of the most dramatic corporate battles in India's history. Without a clear succession plan, the two brothers engaged in a bitter fight for control over Reliance, dividing not just the business, but also their loyalists within the corporate structure. The lack of a will meant that Mukesh and Anil both claimed rights over the company, leading to intense boardroom conflicts, legal battles, and public disputes. Their fight created massive uncertainty in India's financial markets. Eventually, their mother, Kokilaben Ambani, intervened to resolve the crisis. She brokered a settlement in 2005, dividing the empire into two. Mukesh retained Reliance Industries, which controlled oil refining, petrochemicals, and manufacturing, while Anil took over Reliance Communications, Reliance Power, and Reliance Capital, businesses in booming telecom and finance sectors. While many believed Anil had secured the better deal, Mukesh had different plans. Over the next decade, he would redefine India's corporate landscape by transforming Reliance into a global business empire. The corporate war, Mukesh versus Anil Ambani. After the split of Reliance Industries in 2005, both Mukesh and Anil Ambani set out to build their respective empires. At first, Anil appeared to be in a stronger position. His control over telecom, power, and financial services put him in fast-growing industries, while Mukesh was left managing traditional sectors like oil refining and petrochemicals. However, Mukesh played the long game. Over the next few years, Anil's company struggled with mounting debt, failed expansion plans, and mismanaged resources, while Mukesh carefully planned his re-entry into telecom, but on his own terms. Anil Ambani's Reliance Communications Arcom was once India's second largest telecom provider. However, as competition increased, Arcom struggled to maintain profitability. Anil took on massive loans to expand the business, expecting higher revenues in the coming years. However, his failure to adapt to the fast-changing telecom market led to significant financial troubles. In 2016, Mukesh launched Reliance Jio, offering free mobile data and voice calls to millions of Indians. This move completely disrupted the Indian telecom industry, forcing competitors like Airtel, Vodafone, and Idea to drastically lower their prices to stay in business. The impact was immediate. Jio gained 50 million subscribers in just 83 days, making it the fastest growing telecom network in the world. By 2019, Jio had over 400 million users, surpassing all competitors. Reliance Communications, Anil's company, collapsed under debt, leading to Anil's financial downfall. Anil had no answer to Jio's aggressive pricing. His company was burdened with massive loans, and as Jio continued to offer ultra-cheap data, Anil's Reliance Communications was unable to sustain operations. By 2019, Arcom officially declared bankruptcy, and Anil's billion-dollar empire crumbled overnight. Meanwhile, Mukesh had not only won the telecom battle but also secured Reliance's future dominance in India's digital economy. He used Jio's vast user base to expand into digital services, online retail, and entertainment, turning Reliance into India's most influential technology company. The battle between Mukesh and Anil Ambani was not just a family dispute, it was a war that determined the future of India's corporate world. Anil Ambani's downfall was a case study in corporate mismanagement, while Mukesh's rise demonstrated the power of long-term vision, strategic patience, and aggressive market disruption. While Anil faded into financial ruin, Mukesh cemented his place as Asia's richest man, proving that business success isn't just about securing the right assets, it's about knowing when and how to use them. The disruption of India's telecom industry, Jio's market domination, Mukesh Ambani's most disruptive and game-changing move came in 2016 with the launch of Reliance Jio. His return to the telecom industry was not just a business decision, it was a strategic masterstroke that reshaped India's digital economy. Before Jio, India had one of the most expensive mobile data rates in the world. Internet access was limited, and telecom giants like Airtel, Vodafone, and Idea controlled the market, offering expensive plans with restrictive data limits. Jio gained 50 million subscribers in just 83 days, a global record for telecom expansion. Within 3 years, Jio became India's largest telecom network, surpassing Airtel and Vodafone. By 2019, Jio had over 400 million subscribers, cementing Reliance's position as India's digital leader. The price war was brutal. Jio's ultra-low rates forced rival companies to slash their prices. Mukesh knew that data was the new oil, and by controlling the internet infrastructure, he could expand into streaming services, digital payments, and e-commerce. Jio soon attracted billions in investment from global tech giants. Companies like Facebook, Google, and Microsoft saw the potential in Jio's platform and invested heavily. Facebook invested $5.7 billion to integrate WhatsApp with Jio's digital services. Google invested $4.5 billion to develop an affordable Jio smartphone. Microsoft partnered with Jio to offer cloud computing services in India. With these partnerships, Mukesh Ambani positioned Reliance as India's most powerful digital company, directly competing with Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, and Netflix. Jio wasn't just about telecom dominance, it was about building an entire ecosystem. Mukesh had not only reshaped India's telecom industry, but also laid the foundation for a digital revolution that would drive Reliance's future growth. But Jio was only one part of Mukesh's grand vision. His next mission was to conquer India's retail market and revolutionize e-commerce, making Reliance the dominant player in consumer goods. Mukesh acquired major brands, partnered with global companies, and eliminated middlemen, ensuring higher profit margins and competitive prices. As Reliance Retail grew, foreign companies like Amazon and Walmart, Flipkart saw Mukesh as a major threat. In 2020, Amazon filed a legal battle against Reliance, claiming that its acquisition of a local retail chain violated previous agreements. The case dragged on for months, highlighting the growing conflict between global e-commerce giants and Reliance. Despite these challenges, investors continued pouring money into Reliance Retail. Companies like Silver Lake, KKR, and General Atlantic invested billions, betting on Mukesh's ability to dominate India's consumer market. With Jio controlling digital access and Reliance Retail leading consumer sales, Mukesh had built a business ecosystem that no other company could match. But he wasn't done yet. His next step was to transform Reliance into a global energy powerhouse. Oil, green energy, and the future of Reliance. However, Mukesh saw the global energy landscape shifting. With climate change concerns rising and governments promoting renewable energy, the future of fossil fuels was uncertain. Instead of resisting this change, Mukesh adapted. In 2021, he announced a $10 billion investment in green energy, focusing on solar power plants, hydrogen, fuel technology, advanced battery storage systems. Mukesh's goal is to make Reliance a leader in renewable energy, ensuring that the company remains relevant as the world moves away from oil. His plan includes building solar panel factories, developing green hydrogen technology, and investing in energy-efficient solutions. Reliance's entry into green energy also aligns with India's national strategy. The Indian government is heavily investing in renewable energy, and Mukesh wants to position Reliance as the key partner in this transition. However, his dominance across multiple industries has raised concerns. Critics argue that Reliance has too much control over India's economy, influencing telecom, e-commerce, energy, and media. His close political connections have also led to accusations of favoritism and monopolistic practices. Despite these criticisms, Mukesh Ambani's empire continues to expand. His children, Akash, Isha, and Anant Ambani, are being groomed to take over different divisions of Reliance, ensuring that the company remains a family-controlled powerhouse. As Reliance moves into AI, blockchain, and digital finance, Mukesh is shaping the future of India's business landscape. His ability to predict market trends and disrupt industries has made Reliance the most influential corporation in India. However, the question remains, is Mukesh Ambani's power too great? With Reliance embedded in nearly every aspect of daily life in India, his influence is both admired and feared. Whether he will continue his dominance or face regulatory challenges will shape the future of India's economy for years to come. One thing is certain, Mukesh Ambani is not done yet. Mukesh Ambani's empire is one of the most powerful in the world, but at what cost? His dominance in multiple industries has made him a billionaire, but also a highly controversial figure. Is he a visionary businessman, or has his power grown too extreme? His next move could change India's economy forever. What do you think about Mukesh Ambani's rise to power? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth business stories. The next big empire could be just around the corner.